Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Glorietta Park here in Tala, Caloocan City for the continuation of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2, ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino. We are live on the official FB page and YouTube channel of the Junior MPBL 18 under division featuring Bauan Cafe Uno and Cavite City Aces Solar. Now let's meet the starters, beginning with Bauan Cafe Uno. Starting guard number 77, Aidan Peña. Under guard number 18, James Notalo. At forward number 23, Dave Melchor. Under forward number 84, Andre Vargas. And at center number 7, Lawrence Laios. Head coach is Henry Montemayor, assisted by Eric Ramirez, Ferd Stolentino, Odi De Vera, and team manager RJ Dolor. Now let's meet the starters from Cavite City Aces Solar. Starting guard number 9, Zaka De Velez. Under guard number 15, Jarek Victolero. At forward number 7, Mark Zaide. Under forward number 24, Rovan Kosho. And man in the middle, number 17, Zedric Navarro. Head coach is Noel Engracia, assisted by John Cabulong, Jofer Tabia, Syke Miguelino, Mac Esteves. Team manager, Erwin Victolero. Our game officials, crew chief Nino Barcenas, umpire 1, Colonel Tungol, and umpire 2, Raymond Madera. Junior MPBL Executive Director, Mr. J.R. Navarro, and Junior MPBL Commissioner, Mr. Kit Picasso. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2, ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino. Start of the first quarter.
Recap of the battle between Cavite City Aces Solar and Bauan Cafe Uno with 18 under action. Bauan, who is playing their last game, wants to bow out with their heads high, but Cavite City, who seeks to improve their position as the last seed going into the playoffs, would want to end their last 2 games with a bang. And that starts today as we continue the live coverage of the country's premier youth basketball league, Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2, ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Charles Bechong here, Coach Mark Dandan and Nicole Lim at courtside. And these two teams, Coach, parehas galing sa talo. Ang Bauan Cafe Uno, they lost to San Pedro Spartans 82-41. A tough loss it was. Ang Cavite City Aces Solar naman, they lost to Palawan Urich Builders 64-30. So definitely itong dalawang kupunan natin looking to bounce back after their respective losses nung nakaraang assignments nila.
Hindi basta-bastang talo. Dinoble sila ng mga kalaban nila in their respective games. So both these teams, looking for that confidence and to understand na they can compete with teams here dito sa division nila. But they have to do it via their defense because they gave up a lot of points. Bauan giving up 82 to San Pedro in their last game. Samantalang itong Cavite, hindi naman kataasan, but still 64 points is pretty high in this age group.
But they only scored 30 points game, Coach. Masyadong mababa yun. For 4 quarters, only scoring 18 points. Not more than 10 points per quarter.
First team foul.
4-2 is the score. 8 and 20 remaining here in the first quarter. Possession goes to Bauan Cafe Uno. Here's Peña. 10 seconds to work with. Peña down to 8. Offensive rebound by Laios. Good active hands by Navarro. Kanila pa rin ang bola. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Melchor. Now to Nodalo. He spins, drops it off. Laios.
Great drop off there at the last minute. Cavite defense thought Nodalo was going for that layup, but the drop pass to Rayos there for the 2.
Zaide over to Victolero. Navarro sets the pick. Victolero, muntik pang maagawan. Navarro won't go that time. Itong Bauan Cafe Uno, ito yung mga kuya ng mga naglaro kanina. So definitely gusto nyo lang ibawi yung kanilang mga nakababatang kapatid dahil parehas galing sa talo. Yung 14 and 16 under division natin.
Basket is good for Robin Kosho. Pushing forward number 7,
Kosho has
Lions
other
is
plans
first.
for them. Let's take a look at this once again. Pound for pound fitness, foul counted play of the game, absorbing the contact, still being able to finish. Etong si Kosho.
Both these teams, they have losing records. Cavite at 4 and 5, and Bauan right behind them, number 10, 3 and 7. But Cavite can still have a chance to make the playoffs if they win this game. They have one more game after this one. Talking about Cavite, so they secure a win here. It really gives them a better chance of making the playoffs.
De Velez now to Victolero. Quick trigger. That one is in by Victolero.
Just a long two for Victolero there.
Layos. Now to Melchor.
Andre Vargas.
It's Vargas rather with that basket. 10-7 is the score. Lamang na tatlo ang Bauan. De Velez won't go. Offensive rebound. De Velez pa din. Wanted to drop it off to Navarro, but ended in the hands of Vargas. Nodalo. Wow, slicing the defense.
Timeout, Cavite City Aces Solar.
And a timeout has been called by Cavite City Aces Solar with 5 minutes and 53 seconds remaining here in the first. 12-7 is the score. Tignan ulit natin yon. That three-pointer or long two-pointer rather by Victolero. Nature Spring Timeout, provider of safe and affordable drinking water to Filipinos.
During their warm-up earlier, ibinahagi sa akin ni Coach Noel ng Cavite City Aces Solar na ang kanilang last game ay noong September pa. Kaya naman it was a big adjustment for his players. Dagdag pa ni Coach Noel, their preparation for their matchup was to scout and had the team practice from last week na sa tingin ni Coach ay makakatulong daw para makuha ang lamang. Charles and Coach Mark?
Thank you so much, Nicole Lim, and that has been a problem for a lot of these teams dahil yung mga kanilang nakaraang laro, buwan na yung nakalipas tapos hindi pa sila nakakapag-ensayo. So definitely, meron talagang kalawang factor na pinag-uusapan natin kanina pa, Coach.
Oh, madaming factor talaga dyan when you talk about the lack of practice para sa mga teams na ito. Much like their 16 under counterparts na mahigit isang buwan din na hindi nakapag-ensayo. Ito talaga nagiging problema dito sa mga teams natin, especially ngayon na may pasok na yung mga bata. So, divided yung oras nila. And sometimes, hindi mo may iwasan, hindi ka talaga makakapag-ensayo.
May pasok na nga, Coach. Dagdag mo pa, may mga commitment din yan sa kanika nilang mga eskwelahan. So, definitely, yung mga natitirang mga players nila, dapat mag-step up talaga for their team dahil you can't always rely on your stars. Meantime, that's Nodalo. Kanya pa rin ang bola. Fresh 14, Nodalo. Won't go. Peña. Dipsidu. Layos, the offensive rebound. They have given up 4 offensive rebounds on that play, that sequence alone.
Layos just throwing his body around. Walang makabox out sa kanya. He's been getting those offensive rebounds at will. And ito na nga, magpapasok ang Cavite ng bagong player, mas matangkad. Try to offset itong ginagawa ni Layos sa ilalim.
Bauan Cafe Uno with the leather. Now it's Melchor. He's been playing point forward so far. Step back three-pointer for Melchor.
Wembanyama-esque.
Oh.
Hindi naman 7-2, pero ganun naman yung, that's the idea.
Timbol on the attack. Kangitian sila doon ni Melchor after. Siguro magtropa tong dalawa na to na naglalaban dito.
I'm sure hindi lang ito yung liga na magkalaban sila. Malamang may mga liga din na baka magkakampi sila.
Kampe, oo. Ooh, it's Timbol missing on that first free throw.
There's a
So,
sub. May dugo. He's gonna have to be subbed out and take care of that lip, cut on his lip.
Referees are taking or being so meticulous in these kinds of situations dahil syempre ayaw natin na naglalaro yung player na may iniinda pala, nasaktan na pala masyado. (15-7) is the score. 3:45 remaining here in the first quarter. Cavite City, they have to make more baskets than or increase their production yung nakaraang laro dahil masyadong masakit yun for them. 30 points all game long habang ang Palawan Urich Builders na kalaban nila doon. 64, double their production. Second chance points nila doon, 18 points lang. At ayun yung ginagawa sa kanila ngayon ng Bauan Cafe Uno, coach. Here's Peña against Victolero, gets fouled.
A great take there by Peña. He saw that Victolero was on his outside hip. So just took the angle, drawing the foul from the opposite point guard.
Last game, yung Cavite City Aces Solar, they gave up 43 rebounds against 31 lang. Definitely another factor that they have to take into consideration na kailangan talaga nilang ma-improve. So far for Bauan Cafe Uno, things have been going well for them. Here's Julio. Won't go. Timbol fighting for that loose ball.
Timbol getting involved with sa iba't ibang player nitong Bauan.
Ngingitian lang niya lahat, coach. Kung nakikita mo sa screens natin, ngingitian lang niya. Here's Nadalo. Being guarded by Victolero. Nadalo spins. Series of moves. Risky pass. Prieto against Julio. Navarro gets the leather. Timbol tries from distance. Won't go. Navarro fighting for that loose ball. Timbol pa din. 8 seconds to work with. Nowhere to go. Timbol in and out. Two minutes and 17 seconds remaining here in the first. Layo sets the pick. Peña on the attack. Just short. Laios getting called for a foul. That's not what you want to do. That's not how you stop a fast break, coach.
Especially if you're big and you're 50 feet away from the basket and you just give up a cheap one there. I know gusto mong pigilan ni fast break, but I feel like you're more important to your lineup instead of just giving up a foul there.
Ito na ulit ang Cavite City Aces Solar. Julio against Prieto. Masyadong mataas yung pasa off the backboard. And a timeout has been called by Bauan Cafe Uno. Coach Henry Montemayor wants to talk things over. Let's take a look at this once again. Melchor step back three-pointer. Wembanyama-esque move. 16-8 is the score. Nature Spring Timeout, provider of safe and affordable drinking water to Filipinos. 16-8 is the score. A minute and 30 remaining here in the first frame. Bauan Cafe Uno. So far, things have been looking good for them offensively. They're having so many offensive rebounds so far in this first quarter. Here's Peña. The pick from Prieto. Almonte. Wala pa din. An offensive foul is going to be called against Jacob Almonte. Exactly a minute remaining here in the first quarter. 16-8 is the score. Here's Victolero. Ball offers the pick. Julio with 13 seconds on the shot clock. Victolero firing away. Won't go, and the foul on Castillo as he held on to Peña's arm during that battle for the rebound.
The offense has been stuck here for both teams. Kanina pa tayo, nasa 16-8. But Bauan will take that. You're up 8 points, and your defense has been doing well, only holding down the opposing team to just 8 points for the quarter.
Even though that shot was a miss, the beauty of Melchor inside, coach, yung nakaka-attract talaga ng depensa. He's always attracting those doubles. Here's Timbol. He spins against Prieto. Timbol! A strong drive. A beautiful finish.
At ngumiti na naman. Kahit anong mangyari, ngitian na talaga eh. See it again, the spin there. Losing Prieto. Drawing the foul, the pound for pound fitness foul count and move of the game from Timbol.
That signature smile. 16.7 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. 5 points so far from Timbol. The lefty wonder para sa Cavite City Aces Solar. Make that 6 points for him. Here's Parian down to 10 seconds. Timbol on him, down to 8. May agaw dito si Julio. Oh! Definitely some contact on that play, and the foul has been called. It's against Parian. After that turnover, coach, that's the worst thing you will do.
Oh,
the last thing you want.
Yeah, he gave up a foul. Buti na lang, hindi niya nabigay na end one. But the momentum slowly shifting towards Cavite. Papunta dito sa dulo ng first quarter natin. Just when you thought na yung offense nila was very stagnant, picking up some points here. Very important.
Medyo naging stagnant yung offense nila doon mula nung nawala si Melchor. Melchor didn't even know that the clock was winding down nung nakuha niya yung bola. 4 seconds na lang, and that will do it for the first quarter action. Tignan natin yung highlights dito. Laios on the receiving end of everybody, and Melchor, athletic moves. Victolero trading punches like two heavyweight boxers. That step back from Melchor once again. The score is 16-13 in favor of Bauan Cafe Uno. We will be back for more action dito sa Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2. Still coming to you live here from Tala, Glorietta, Caloocan para sa last day of the elimination games ng Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2 ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. And after the first quarter of action, the score is 16-13 in favor of Bauan Cafe Uno. And since Melchor's exit noong halfway point ng first quarter. Medyo naging stagnant nga, sabi mo coach, yung opensa nila.
And nawalan sila ng focal point ng opensa without Melchor. So right now, they're searching. They could get something here in transition.
Here's Prieto.
Ooh.
Po recovers the leather.
And another thing that Bauan is missing, second chance opportunities dahil wala si Layo sa loob.
Wow! Kyle Timbol ties the game. He's been monumental so far at 7 points for Cavite City. Here's Melchor, thought about it against Julio. Melchor, delikado yan pag binigyan mo ng espasyo si Melchor.
Again, he's gonna have to be aggressive and his teammates have to find him. Kasi short change sila dito sa opensa.
Julio knocks one down. Back-to-back three-pointers para sa Cavite City Aces Solar.
The bigs taking over from the outside.
Here's Parian. Won't knock it down. Paul has been amazing so far in getting down those boards. Julio tries another and he misses. Here's Melchor. Prieto offers the pick. Wanted to go to that familiar step back we just saw earlier. Meanwhile, let's turn it over to our courtside reporter, Nicole Lim.
Before this game start nga, nakausap ko sina Noel, Trozado, and Melchor ng Bauan Cafe Uno, and based on what they mentioned earlier, they will stick with the same system and be consistent sa kanilang ipapakita on today's game. Dagdag pa ni Dave Melchor, wala naman daw na bago sa kanilang laro. Mas confident at sure na i-enjoy lang daw nila para iwas pressure. Ayan muna para sa side ng Bauan Cafe Uno, Charles and Coach Mark.
Thank you so much, Nicole, and confidence and hard work goes hand in hand para kay Melchor, coach, no? Ooh, there's some color developing inside the court.
Medyo frustrated na itong Bauan. They have only scored 2 points. Not just here in our second quarter, but since the 4-minute mark, nasa 16 lang sila for the longest time dun sa first quarter natin.
Parian. Three-pointer won't go. Lions with offensive rebound once again. Tapi ka ng bola. Ends up with the hands of the UE Red Warrior Timbol. Here's Julio. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Victolero lines up a three. Balik ngayon ang bola kay Melchor. Wanted to hand it off to Parian. But great defense from Valerio.
You see that action right there, very common ngayon. You have the dribble at, back cut to the handoff. But not a lot of people teach you how to dribble at properly, or how to back cut properly, or even receive the handoff. So that in that action, masyado sila nasa gilid, leading to the trap and the turnover here for Bauan.
On the bright side, coach, pang 18 under pa lang naman to mga to. So definitely
Kailangan
so
maturuan.
much room for
Exactly.
improvement. Ball is in the hands once again of Dave Melchor. He hands it off. Godalo missing on that three-pointer. Julio. Nauna yung gulang.
An extra pass would have been nice there from Julio. And a wide open teammate.
Better decision making, no, coach, for Cavite City Aces Solar. They have the tools. Here's Peña. Melchor to the cutting Parian. And they turn the ball over.
See, that's why you don't fake a back cut. Because nagdalawang isip si Melchor doon. Excuse me, not Melchor. But I think that was Dalo, nagdalawang isip sa backhand niya.
Torrente, offensive rebound Torrente. Hindi niya na inantay bumaba yung bola, coach. Kinuha na sa taas.
So right now, Cavite is on a 16-2 run. 16-8 kanina at a certain point.
Nadalo still coming up with a miss. Oh, basket and one for Peña. Finally, something going for Bauan Cafe Uno for a long time, coach, since the first quarter.
Yun na nga, Peña making things happen for his team out of sheer grit. Gets that offensive rebound and the possible end one play.
And he sinks the bonus free throw. 24-21. 4:13 remaining. Valerio, now to Torrente. These kinds of players, to si Torrente, coach, ito yung hindi mo makikita sa box out eh. Bigla na lang
Dumadating na nakukuha ng ng bola. Tapos mapapagalitan ka pa ng coach mo kasi hindi ka block out. Pwede mong sabihin na, coach, wala akong rear view mirror. Dumadating na lang bigla.
Tsaka siya yung mga type ng player na piso-piso. Hindi masyadong kailangan ng bola para maging efficient.
Pero makikita mo na lang ni 6 points, 8 points, all of drop passes or offensive rebounds.
Couldn't sink both free throws. Laios tracking down that ball. Melchor offers the pick. Here's Peña. Gets blocked by Valerio. Those 3 yellow shirts. Sila pa talaga yung nauuna kaysa dun sa kalaban.
At what a block by Valerio and finishing it off with the layup.
Laios now to Nadalo. Oh, muntik pang mawala sa kanila yung bola. Laios off the backboard, won't go. May tulak si Laios kay Timbol.
May halong gulang na yung blockout ni Laios.
That's Laios' third personal foul. That is big.
And very big because once he came back in, they were getting offensive rebounds again, second and third opportunities. And he's been controlling the defensive boards as well. So, yung wala siya, remember, nung nawala siya nung first quarter, dito nag-run yung Cavite. Nawala si Melchor and Laios.
Here's Torrente. Valerio with 10. Navarro offers the pick. Down to 5 seconds. 1 second remaining. Great defense by Bauan Cafe Uno, stopping that play.
Again, extra passes. Garcia had a teammate wide open underneath. Decides for that sidestep floater that got blocked, which led to the shot clock violation.
Peña with nowhere to go. Vargas being hounded by Navarro. Peña kicks it out. Noel won't go. Valerio pushing the pace. Here's Victolero. Three-pointer won't go. Para kay Garcia. Oh,
offensive
initiating the contact.
Ngayon naman, may nagkakamot ulit. See it again, the shot fake. Right there, hindi kailangan gawin. Throwing that left elbow.
He already lost his defender,
Exactly.
coach.
If he just jumped up, he would have gotten a foul.
And a timeout has been called by Bauan Cafe Uno. 26-21 with 1 minute and 44 seconds remaining here in the first half. Nature Spring Timeout, provider of safe and affordable drinking water to Filipinos. A minute and 44 seconds remaining here in the first half. 5-point lead para sa Cavite City Aces Solar. Since the first quarter, 5 points pa lang ang napupuntos dito ng Bauan Cafe Uno coach. Something is definitely not working for them. And a steal. Torrente, touchdown.
I don't know why Melchor didn't sprint down to chase down that layup. He ended up complaining to his coach.
Peña on the attack, gets fouled by Navarro.
See? I mean, you make a mistake, you run back down on defense, you don't complain to your coach.
And he was much taller than
Exactly.
Torrente. Could have chased down that shot and blocked it. That's more frustrating than the turnover, coach. Peña, on the other hand, knocking down that first free throw.
Peña playing well here. I mean, the smallest guy on that team is playing with the biggest heart.
(28-23). A minute and 10 seconds remaining here in this half. And the push coming from De Vera forced the referees to blow their whistle. Fresh 14 para sa Cavite City Aces Solar. Here's Valerio. Torrente going inside, going reverse. Sensational move from Torrente.
It's just experience right there, posting up on the smaller guy and finishing with the reverse.
Peña on the attack, nowhere to go. De Vera could have dropped it off to Laios, but they get the offensive rebound. 10 seconds remaining. Here's Melchor. Down to 8 on the shot clock. Series of dribbles. Oh, too much sauce for Melchor.
Too much sauce. Nalunod na.
Oo nga eh.
And a bad pass.
Turnover.
Supposed to be the last shot there for Cavite, but again, Melchor trying to do a bit too much.
13 seconds left here in the first half. Peña being guarded by Victolero. 7 seconds to work with. 4. Peña couldn't knock it down, and that will do it to end the first 20 minutes of action here in this game. Cavite City Aces Solar with a 7-point lead going into the second half. Take a look at this. Torrente with that sensational post move. 30-23 is the score. We'll be back for the second half.
Don Benitos ang pambansang kasama. Red Dynasty, Winford Resort and Casino. We'd like also to thank Caloocan Batang Kangkalu, Honorable Congressman Dean Asisio, and Honorable Mayor Along Malapitan for hosting today's ball games.
Kasama ko ngayon sa ating halftime interview si Assistant Coach Joffer Tabia ng Cavite City Aces Solar. Coach Joffer, nabanggit nyo kanina na malaking gap nga yung wala kayong game at team practice, no? So, paano yung naging adjustment nyo for this game?
Basically, nag-adjust lang kami. Niread namin yung situation, then nag-usap-usap kami mga coaches ano yung gagawin namin. So basically, nag-read and react lang kami since low start kami and eventually nakaka-adjust naman. And mas pinag-focusan namin on defense, tapos to follow na lang yung offense namin.
Meron po ba kayong gustong batian o pasalamatan na nanonood sa atin ngayon live?
Binabati ko si Mayor Denver Chua, Lev Construction, Vanguard Athletics, and yung family ko, tatay, nanay, tapos kapatid ko si Mamet, and yung mga kaibigan ko po. Ayun lang.
Once again, thank you Assistant Coach Joffer Tabia at magbabalik po ang Junior MPBL after the short break.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL would like to thank Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang Cassava, Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines, Pound for Pound Fitness, V Ligaretti, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear, Wing Bowl, it's like coming home, Chris Jacob Collection, for affordable but quality daily perfumes.
And welcome back here dito sa Glorietta Park in Tala, Caloocan City. The 1800 division Cavite Aces Solar against the Bauan Cafe Uno. Cavite with a 7-point lead, 30-23. Dito sa halftime natin, we'll see the highlights from that first half. Bauan started well, especially led by Melchor, had 7 early points. But in that, towards the end of that first quarter, bridging that second quarter, Cavite found its rhythm thanks to Timbol and Julio leading the way. And everybody starting to contribute. See the halftime stats. Field goal percentage for Bauan, very low, 28%. And 3-point shooting, only 1 out of 7. Rebounding has been tight, but the problem here for Bauan has been the production. Offensively, it's just been Melchor and Peña. Melchor leading the way for his team with 7 points. Peña has 6 to lead the way for Bauan. Samantala sa kabila, Cavite being led by Julio, who has 8 points. Timbol has 7. Both guys coming off the bench. And it's been that front court duo that's been doing the damage para dito sa Cavite City Aces Solar. Bauan has a lot of things to work on, especially with their offense. Coming into this second half, sino ang magiging leading man para dito sa Bauan Cafe Uno? Sino tutulong dito kay Melchor at kay Peña to step up and help out offensively? 23 points on only 28% field goal shooting. Only 1 out of 7 from the outside. And the turnovers as well. 5 turnovers for Bauan, which Cavite has converted into 9 points from turnovers. So Bauan has been lacking in terms of trying to stop Cavite in transition. Here we go at the start of the third. Bauan starting out with the ball. Peña, littlest man on the floor, helping his team out. Laios working with foul trouble. He has 3 fouls still in the floor. And a bad shot there, forcing the issue. And one bad shot turns into a bad turnover. And Victolero, miscommunication there. Bauan will have another crack at it to bring this lead down. And here comes Peña with the stop and go. Excellent move from Peña. Up to 8 points to lead his team, Charles.
30-25 is the score. Almost a minute gone by the third quarter. Here's Garcia against Peña. Garcia kicks it out. Victolero thought about it. Down to 9 seconds on the shot clock. Valerio with 5. Garcia puts it up. Won't go. Melchor the rebound. Here's Peña. Victolero on him. Laios offers the pick. Peña. Now to Laios.
Excellent ball
Wow,
screen
oh.
action from Peña and Laios there. Victolero kept going under the screen, but pag nasa may free throw line, kaya hindi pwedeng under ka lang ng under. Laios just wipes him out on the ceiling. Peña with a great find. And one opportunity for Laios. Great start to the third quarter para dito sa Bauan.
Especially for Laios na maaga siyang naupo noong second quarter dahil sa foul trouble. Couldn't knock down that bonus free throw.
Para dito sa Cavite, no Timbol, no Julio to start the third quarter. The two biggest difference makers there from the first half para sa Cavite.
Navarro against Melchor. Laios, the defensive rebound. That's why he's inside the court for those rebounds. Ooh, definitely a foul on Valerio.
A takedown by Valerio.
Can't enter the cylinder of the player, offensive player. Just a 3-point lead.
At ito na yung that lineup that helped Cavite into that lead.
7 minutes and 39 seconds remaining here in the third frame. Laios offers the pick. A horns play. Peña knocks it down.
7-0 run to start the third quarter.
Game
5
is
of those from
tied.
Peña. Yeah. Again, the littlest guy stepping up big.
Here's Po. Now to Timbol. The UE Red Warrior. Kyle Timbol missing on that three-pointer. Here's Peña. 12 on the shot clock. Peña now to Laios. Unfamiliar territory for Laios. Peña steps back. Oh, he hits another one! Lamang na! Ang Bauan Cafe Uno.
What a start by Peña. 8 points by himself.
De Velez on the attack. Drops it down to Po. Sorry, miss for Po. But the
Peña's
second
down.
serving is good.
Peña is down on the floor. I think he got hit.
Tinuturo niya doon si Julio. May nakatama sa kanya.
And
What an amazing scoring run by Peña alone, coach. 8 points.
he has 8 off their 10.
10-2 scoring run para dito sa Bauan Cafe Uno. And a pushing foul on De Velez. Peña is down once again.
He's gritty, that's for sure.
Here's Gindap being doubled. Laios has it. Will he go all the way? Yes, he will, but he won't make the shot. Timbol on the attack against Gindap. Timbol couldn't get that basket to go, but there's a foul. And Timbol has the chance to take the lead once again for Cavite.
He's so tough to stop in transition tong si Kyle Timbol. He's strong, he can put the ball on the floor. And you saw there, he took the hit, pero in control pa rin siya, almost making that layup. He misses a free throw though.
He's played against the top 100 players here in the country. He played for Slam Philippines. Definitely yung kanyang exposure and yung kumpiyansa, it's just
Iba.
on another level.
Yes, exactly. You know, some of these kids, they are some of the best high school players here in the Philippines versus, you know, some unknowns din. So again, the opportunity to play against high or top tier players in your batch, na dito mo lang makikita yan.
De Velez saves it to the wrong guy. Here's Melchor. 8 seconds to work with. Three-pointer from Roberto won't go. Kanya pa rin ang bola. Here's Peña. Oh! 3 3-pointers for Peña alone. 9 points here in the third. Make that 11 rather.
Why not? Give it back to him. Just pull up from a half court. It's okay. Give it back to him.
Now De Veles is picking him up full court. Here's Peña.
Almost banked
You
it in.
can't blame him for taking that shot.
The heat check.
Timbol going all the way, the right-hand finish.
And I think Peña is tired. He's asking for a sub.
You score 11 straight points, coach.
Pwede ka
Definitely.
magpahinga.
Here's Peña. Offensive rebound. Nilabas kay Melchor. Siya naman ang susubok.
You have to stop Timbol in transition. He's gonna
Here
get
he
downhill.
goes.
He's so hard to stop. Kailangan maaga pa lang, beyond half court. You have to send somebody at him. Kasi makabuelo siyang ganun. Pagdating niya sa front court, he's gonna pick up a foul and get himself 2 points.
Parang dalawa lang yan, coach. It's either pumasok yan or ma-foul siya. Kahit mintis.
Either way, he's gonna get his points. And yun lamang, hindi siya makashoot ng free throws. He went 1 out of 2 the first trip. And splits it again there.
36 apiece. With 3 minutes and 48 seconds remaining. A 2-point lead para kay Nodalo. De Veles. Now it's Julio. He has the mismatch. Offensive foul. Gindap really selling that contact.
That's the one way to get an offensive foul. But Julio has to get that ball a bit deeper, especially if he's going up against a smaller defender in Gindap.
38-36. 3:15 remaining. Tabang pa rin ang Bauan dito ng dalawa. Prieto, blocked by Julio. De Veles on the attack. Here's Victorero against Gindap. Julio thought about it. Napakagat si Prieto. Julio. Very basic.
Basic na basic.
Basic na basic.
Shot fake, one dribble, pull up. Parang ensayo lang.
Kaya nga eh. All 38. Prieto sets the pick. Melchor wants to drop it down to Prieto. Napakialaman yun ni Victorero. Here's De Veles. The push and the finish para kay Zeke De Veles.
Great job by De Veles to protect the ball from that defender. Nodalo now stepping up in the absence of Peña. 5 points for him dito sa third quarter. Peña getting some support from his backcourt mate.
41-40. Here's De Veles. Ball is wide open. Here's Nodalo once again. What will he do? Nakawala Nodalo. Sleek and sneaky move.
That was the question we were asking during halftime. Sino tutulong kay Melchor at Peña? Nodalo, 7 points here in the third quarter.
Here's Timbol, gets blocked by Prieto. Kanya pa rin. Timbol.
Ooh.
Wild shot. Nodalo. Taking matters into his own hands.
So we
Not
had
sure if that's a good shot.
7 points naman din daw siya eh. Yung si Peña ginawa niya kanina. Ooh!
Wow! Julio, 4 straight points.
He lets Melchor know about it.
Almost a turnover para sa Bauan Cafe Uno. 1 minute and 6 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. 1 minute remaining before we head on to the fourth and final quarter. This game has been so close. 8-second violation.
Yeah, because the shot clock did not reset.
Cavite City Aces Solar chance to take the lead with this possession.
Bauan only had 23 points the whole first half. They're working with 20 now.
Tapi ka ng bola. Bola mapupunta sa Bauan Cafe Uno. Can't blame Julio for taking that shot. He was wide open.
Chance for Bauan here to add more points. Melchor has been very quiet ever since that 7 points in that first half.
Nodalo gets fouled on the three-point line.
It's a landing spot foul there. Yun yung ano eh, kailangan mong you have to let the shooter come down clean. Sabi mo nga kanina, hindi mo pwedeng pasukin ni Cylinder, ng offensive player. Free free throws for Nodalo here.
He's been the one guy stepping up for his squad. So far, he's got 11 points.
So 7
Make
of
that
it,
12.
8 of his 12. And counting dito sa third, 9. About to enter double figures for the third quarter. So 11 for Peña in the third. 11 off the 22. Kalahati.
Talk about stepping up, no, Coach?
And
Pinakamaliliit pa.
Pinakamaliit. I mean, Dala, if he makes this, if he doesn't, he has 9 points. So 20 of the 22 points nitong Bauan came from 2 people, Nodalo and Peña.
You wouldn't expect so much from those small guys. Usually, i-expect mo sila mag-facilitate eh. Dahil may malalaki naman kayo. Here's Julio against Melchor. Julio, wow! Masyado lang malalim yung tira niya doon. 20 seconds remaining here in the third. Down to 13. Timbol on Nodalo. 7 seconds remaining. Muntik pang maagawan. Offensive foul ang itatawag kay Nodalo. Ball was in his hands for so long.
He wanted Melchor to roll there. Wala siyang mapasahan coming off the ball screen.
4 seconds remaining. Chance to tie. Para dito sa Cavite City Aces Solar. And timeout has been called with 4.5 seconds remaining. 45-42 is the score. Nature Spring Timeout, provider of safe and affordable drinking water to Filipinos. .5 seconds remaining in this thrilling third quarter. What will the Cavite City Aces Solar do? Almost a steal. 1 second remaining. Julio lets it fly. And he gets blocked by Trozado. And that will do it for our third quarter action. The battle between Bauan Cafe Uno and Cavite City Aces Solar has been a story worth watching. Adrian Peña knocking down 3 3-pointers here in the third quarter. Samahan mo pa yan ng 8 puntos ni Nodalo. 45-42 is the score. We'll be back for the fourth and final quarter. Fourth and final quarter has just begun. Dito pa rin tayo sa Tala, Glorietta, Caloocan para sa last game ng elimination ng Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2 ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Charles Bechong here, Coach Mark Dandan and Nicole Lim at courtside. And so far, this past quarter has been so thrilling for all of us. Adrian Peña knocking down 3 3-pointers. Samahan pa yan ni Nodal na nagkaroon ng 8 points or 9 points rather, all in the third. Nodalo.
Yeah, that's one way to break that trap. Almost throw up a bad shot, but thankfully for Bauan, may naka-offensive rebound dalawang beses and Nodalo's back at the free throw line. Very textbook ang release ni Nodalo from the free throw line.
He's at 14 points right now, Coach. 4 rebounds, already surpassed his 12 points a game production. Here's Torrente against Nodalo. Wanted to kick it out to Castillo. (47-45). Almost a minute gone by the fourth and final quarter. Here's Nodalo. Oh, great active hands by Castillo. Here's Torrente against Layos. Traveling violation ang itatawag kay Torrente.
Medyo nanggigil. So an open driving lane in transition.
Oh! Unforced error. Wala namang pressure doon kay Melchor. He's frustrated right now.
It's been a long game. Kanina pa siya stuck sa 7 points. All that 7 points in the first quarter.
Well scouted itong si Melchor dito sa laro na to. Here's Castillo. Navarro, left hand finish. The game is tied at 47 apiece. Timeout. Bauan Cafe Uno, 8 minutes and 36 seconds remaining. Here's that drive from Castillo. A two-man game. Navarro on the receiving end. Nature Spring Timeout, provider of safe and affordable drinking water to Filipinos. Eight minutes and 36 seconds remaining here in this game. We're tied at 47 apiece. Almost a turnover by Peña. Si Valerio na ang tumatao sa kanya dito.
Look at the defense now for Cavite, denying everyone.
Here's Peña once again. Pero muntik pang maagawan ni Valerio. Melchor kicks it out. 9 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Great active hands from Valerio. He's been all over the place.
That pressure now getting to Bauan. Peña now seeing double teams pag may bola siya. Melchor was asking for the ball pero yun nga, nahirapan si Peña i-control yung bola.
Long two-pointer won't go para kay Zaide. Here's Nodalo. Castillo on him, picking him up full court. The pressure on defense na binibigay itong Cavite City Aces Solar coach is just unmatched right now. Here's Melchor. Couldn't knock it down from distance. Castillo on the attack. Kicks it out. Valerio. Pinoy step gets blocked by Prieto. Nodalo against Zaide. Tough shot. Kanya pa rin ang bola. Peña couldn't knock his fourth three-pointer. Melchor. Prieto offers the pick. 4 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Nodalo gets fouled.
A bad foul there.
Frustrating. Imagine playing great defense for the entire 24 seconds, but the last second you commit a foul.
Half second na lang, no? Shot clock violation or a bad shot. Nadalo there, or sorry, excuse me, Melchor telling our referees that hindi sila makaroll kasi hinahawakan sila.
Take a closer look daw.
Nadalo has been making his living on the free throw line.
He's at 16 points. Valerio naiwan ang bukas. Took advantage of that open lane.
Miscommunication there because Bauan is playing with 3 bigs. So ito si Laios at Prieto nalito. Sinong babantay kay Valerio? And here comes
Valerio coming up with a steal. Cavite City Aces Solar. Lamang na ng dalawa. 51-49. Nodalo. Full head of steam. Nodalo! Off his left hand.
Oh, it started with a bad gamble by Valerio trying to take the ball away from Nodalo. Turns into an open runway and an easy 2 for Nodalo.
Castillo kicks it out. Torrente against Melchor. Three-pointer won't go para kay Castillo. And Peña is down on the floor holding on to his ankle.
Uh-oh. Not a good sign for Bauan. Seems to have rolled his right ankle there. And still no Julio and no Timbol on the floor for Cavite.
Tied at 51 with 6 and 17 remaining. Seems like
Pagpag.
pagpag lang.
Pagpag lang.
Ang problema.
Ba talaga pagbata? Naku yan, out 3 weeks.
Let's take a look at this once again. Ano nangyari? Might have
Parang kumapit, ano?
tweaked his ankle, but nothing serious.
Pagpag lang. He'll take a break and try to... Yung mga sisikipan mo dapat yung sapatos mo.
Hindi naman talaga na roll, no? Na tweak lang.
Parang kumapit lang eh.
All 51 tayo. Agaw dito kay Torrente. Torrente! Going all the way. Lamang na ng dalawa ang Cavite City.
So, depensa ni Torrente at ni Valerio has been game-changing for Cavite. Extended pressure. And ito na si Valerio naman. Nakadepensa kay Nodalo.
Here's Melchor. His first points since the first quarter.
Asking for a foul too.
Tied at 53. Castillo against Laios. Kicks it out. Still couldn't get that basket to go para kay Zaide. Nodalo against Castillo. Nodalo. Tough shot. Not sure if it was a good one. Valerio kicks it out. Castillo all day to shoot. And a foul on De Vera. This game is as close as it can be. Tied at 53 with 5:14 remaining.
So Julio checking back in. Fresh legs. 5 minutes left. I'm sure si Kyle Timbol susunod na dyan pretty soon.
Valerio wasn't really open on that shot. He quickly admits.
My bad.
Oo.
Sabay pahid ng kamay. Pag ganun talaga eh. Pahid, kasalanan ng kamay.
O kaya ng bola,
Ng bola.
madulas.
O umurong yung ring.
Possession for Bauan Cafe Uno. Applying full court pressure. Itong Cavite City Aces Solar tied at 53. Nodalo steps back. Nodalo knocks it down.
Blowing kisses to the air.
Torrente kicks it out. Navarro. And a foul. That's against Layos. Fourth personal foul for Layos. Not a good sign.
But he's done a good job staying away from that fourth foul. Remember, he picked up his third early in the second quarter. So from that point on until this point, hindi niya napulot yung fourth niya.
Navarro knocks down the first. Couldn't get the second one to go. Tamang ng dalawa dito ang Bauan Cafe Uno. Palitan tayo dito ng suntok sa dalawang kupunan natin. Nodalo. Mr. Fourth Quarter Nodalo. It's Prieto will get the offensive rebound. And 2 free throws.
Big guy, Prieto. Scoreless in the game, but all he's been doing was grabbing rebounds and defending the paint. Big free throws coming up for him to extend their lead to 4.
Knocks down the first. Extends the lead to 3 points. 4 minutes and 25 seconds remaining. Couldn't get the second one to go too. Torrente! Wow! Sensational move! Now you see me, now you don't.
Parang nag-teleport si Torrente dun.
Woo!
Left to right, double clutch, and one pound for pound fitness foul counted move of the game for Torrente.
Also gets the bonus free throw. Tied at 57. Oh!
That's off Prieto. Quick hands. Quick hands. Navarro right there with the pressure on the inbound.
Four minutes and 15. Here's Timbol who just checked in. Timbol, sidestep, dropping it down to Julio with the lefty layup.
Fresh na fresh itong si Timbol tsaka si Julio. Matagal ang pahinga nila. Just in time for the end game.
Fresh legs. Para dito sa Cavite City Aces Solar. Here's Peña. Prieto offers the pick. The mismatch. Peña won't knock it down, but Prieto got blocked. Timbol, they have the numbers. Will he go all the way? Yes, he will.
He's not giving up that ball. Timbol, he had Navarro wide open. He has to make these free throws para ma-justify niya na hindi niya pinasa kay Navarro na libre-libre.
4-on-1 fast break opportunity yun, coach. Couldn't make the first.
The question on my mind, Charles, is why the 18 under team has different uniform from the 16 and the 14.
Blue, dark blue
Dark
yung
blue,
sa
navy blue
oo.
kanina eh.
14 and 16
Ito, ano
under.
bang kulay ito?
Cream?
Cream?
Cream, di ba? Parang
Yellow?
cream. Oo. Butter, parang ganun
Oo.
yung kulay.
Ano ba yun? Parang sa NBA, di ba? May city jersey.
City.
Meron kang yung regular rotation mo.
Home and away, tapos yung
Yung special
City.
edition.
60s, 57. 3:28 remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. Nodalo taking
Wow.
matters into his own hands. Talk about upper body strength.
Yung literal nabuhat. Binuhat niya. Dalawang defender there.
Castillo now to Julio. He steps back for three. Knocks it down. Balik sa apat ng kalamangan ng Cavite City. He's been eyeing for that three-pointer kanina pa. Here's Peña being guarded by Castillo. Layo sets the pick. Nowhere to go. Melchor. Sablay pa din. Great box out para kay Castillo. Julio. Lefty layup. Once again. 5 straight points para kay Julio. And a timeout has been called by Bauan Cafe Uno. Let's take a look at this once again. That step back three-pointer. Sweet string music. And that feed from Castillo, the lefty finish. Smile on his face after that one. 65-59, Nature Spring Timeout, provider of safe and affordable drinking water to Filipinos. We are approaching the twilight zone. 2 minutes and 36 seconds remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. 65-59. Prieto! Another unforced error para sa Bauan Cafe Uno.
And the lack of ball handlers dito para sa Bauan because they are going with a big lineup. So you only really have itong Sinodalo and Peña as your ball handlers here.
Here's Julio. Down to 10 seconds.
Oh, the left.
Kanya pa rin ang bola. Fresh 14 para sa Cavite City Aces Solar. An offensive foul ang itatawag. Six-point lead para sa Cavite City Aces Solar. Malayo pa to. Bauan still has a lot of time to recover and take the lead. But Cavite City would want to spoil that moment for them. Here's Peña, nakawala. Gets blocked by Julio. Castillo on the other side. Julio now to Torrente against Peña. Castillo couldn't knock it down. Torrente tracking that leather down. Julio gets blocked by Vargas.
And the coaching staff of Cavite telling their boys, hawakan nyo muna yung bola. They had the fresh 14. And with 2 minutes, they could have built the clock a bit.
Nodalo all the way. Laios on the receiving end.
Great dish by Nodalo and the sense of urgency from him. Very important. Alam niya nag-ahabol sila and gets a stop.
Nodalo. He steps back. That shot was way off. Pero napakialaman yun ni Vargas, which means the ball will go the other side. Cavite City will gain possession. 65-61. Julio is open. Couldn't get that leather to go inside. Nodalo against a much taller defender. Great active hands by the Cavite City Aces Solar. Timbol, 59 seconds remaining. Naagawan, here's Peña. They have the numbers. Melchor stops from 3. Not sure if that was a good shot. Timbol on the other side. Now to Castillo, back to Timbol.
And the smile from Timbol. Bad pass. Oh, just in the nick of time.
4-point lead. Malayo pa to. Still not impossible. Para sa Bauan Cafe Uno, 67-63.
I don't know. I don't understand why Cavite is rushing to score.
Julio on the attack.
Nice pass.
Navarro overshoots that one. 17 seconds left. Nodalo couldn't knock it down. It is safe to say Cavite City has escaped Bauan Cafe Uno, and they have swept this whole day. Bauan Cafe Uno started strong but ended the game poorly. Just like what we always say, Coach, it doesn't matter how you start, it's how you finish. Final score natin, 67-63. Caviteños sweeping this whole day. 14, 16, and 18 under division. Kanila ang panalo ngayong araw na ito.
Ang tatanong ko lang, 19 points and 2 rebounds para sa ating player of the game na si Jemel Julio ng Cavite City Aces Solar. Jemel, paano ang naging mentality nyo para mapanatili ang lamang at makuha ang panalo for this game?
Ang mentality lang po namin ay manalo po kahit anong pong mga error po namin gawin, basta manalo lang po, yun lang po.
Meron ka bang gustong batian o pasalamatan na nanonood sa atin ngayon live?
Binabati ko po yung mga pamilya ko po, tsaka yung mga Tagalipa po. Binabati ko po yung mga nakalaba ko po sa Bauan, mga teammate ko po sa LP po. Tsaka binabati ko po yung taga Cavite po, si M po.
Once again, congratulations to our player of the game and of course to Cavite City Aces Solar. At pasalamat din tayo to our dear sponsor, Don Benitos, for providing a sumptuous Filipino delicacy to our player of the game. Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasaba. Back to you, gentlemen.
Thank you so much, Nicole. Congratulations, Jamelo, Julio, and the rest of the Caviteños for sweeping this whole day against the Bauan Cafe Uno. Coming up, it's the battle between San Pedro Mamba Melvin Matibay versus Sikat Zamboanga City Junior MPBL. Dinig naman tayo in just a few moments.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Would like to thank Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang cassava, Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines, Pound for Pound Fitness, B Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear, Wing Bowl, it's like coming home, Chris Jacob Collection, for affordable but quality daily perfumes,